And a very pleasant good day to you. It is June the 22nd, Monday, first day of the week, day 98, my Stay Safe at Home day. Ron Crider checking in, reporting for duty from my Vero Beach Command Center. Look at this. Look at all this stuff back here. One of these days, I'll tell you what goes on back here. And you know, I usually start my day off with V8 juice. Well, I don't have the V8 juice today. I haven't had it yet. But check this out. Now, I got this biscotti from my daughters for Father's Day. They know I love Italian biscotti. This is almond biscotti. Here's the actual piece. Doesn't that look good? That's just absolutely fantastic. And of course, a nice healthy cup of coffee. That's how I start my day. And of course, I always start my day with the blueberries. Headlines in the news today. Monday, Florida passed 100,000 in positive testings, and they're getting a lot younger. I'll have a little bit more news about that a little bit later on here in my broadcast. And again, for you newcomers, I daily report the most recent information on the COVID-19 virus, including the daily numbers from Dade County all the way up the East Coast to Melbourne, then across over to Orlando. I do this every day. I put up the numbers about 1 o'clock because I don't actually get them generally until about 11 o'clock. Although this segment, the very first segment I'm doing today, is at 7:33. You can always tell when I record these what time I'm doing them. So the very first segment of this video is at 7:33. The next one will be a little bit later on. I'll do the ending segment before I actually do the numbers. And I say every day, this is so important. You guys have been so obedient, and I'm very, very fortunate to have gotten all these likes. So push the like button, please push the like button. Sure do like that. That's the gasoline that keeps this engine going. And then I do shout outs every day to people who frequently watch this video. This particular shout out these shout outs, come from Frank, Kathleen, Heather, Ellen, Jay, and Diane. That's the shout outs for today. And plenty of other people who watch. I just can't give them all out every day. Alrighty, and then we do the weather forecast for the Treasure Coast. The Treasure Coast is Martin County, St. Lucie County, and Indian River County, Stewart, Fort Pierce, and Vero Beach. Today, partly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High near 90 degrees. Winds south-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour for you boaters. There's a 20% chance of rain today here on the Treasure Coast. And then tonight, we're going to have a few clouds. A stray shower or a thunderstorm is possible, low 74. The wind south at 10 miles per hour and about a 20% chance of rain this evening. The weather forecast is just about the same every day here in Florida in the summertime. Just a case of how much rain we are actually going to get. So 20% during the daytime and about 20% at night, but maybe none at all. The good COVID-19 news for the second consecutive week, Sunday's update from the Department of Health stopped the streak of single-day records for new cases. The not-so-good COVID-19 news, the Sunday update case count usually runs lower than the rest of the week, and this week's 3,494 tops the previous Sunday high by 73%. And the current hospitalizations continue their steady rise in Dade and Broward counties. CNN reported officials in states across the South are warning that more young people are testing positive for COVID-19. The shifts in demographics have been recorded in parts of Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, Texas, and other states, many of which were some of the first to reopen. While some officials have pointed to more widespread testing being done, others say the new cases stem from Americans failing to social distance. If we're all wearing masks, do we really need to stand 6 feet apart? And the answer is yes, for two reasons. First, while masks can reduce the amount of droplets expelled from the mouth and nose, they aren't perfect. And second, the masks don't protect your eyes since the virus can enter your body through the eyes, and standing further apart also reduces that risk. So yes, that you do need to distance space, and wearing the mask is a very important thing. Disney will open the Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdoms Park July the 11th, followed by Hollywood Studios and Epcot on July the 15th. But you won't be able to just walk up to the mousy gate anymore. No, 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 no. You can't do that. All guests with tickets or annual passes will be required to make a reservation in advance for each park entry using this new online tool at disneyworld.com. Not quite as easy as it used to be. Alrighty, I have the numbers coming up right now. I hope the numbers are going to be good. And then I have a little special treat for you here at the end in the Pet Patrol and the Family Patrol. Back in a flash. Okay, folks, here we go. Taking a look at the entire state of Florida with our numbers for today for June the 22nd. The entire state of Florida tested 18,205 new reported testings in the past 24 hours. New positives, 2,926. Quite a bit down from the past couple of days. That's a good thing. New hospitalizations, 82, and new deaths reported, 12. That's number now is 6.19. Here in Indian River County, new testings in the past 24 hours, 340. New positives, 20. No new hospitalizations and no new deaths. Now in Dade County tested 2575 in the past 24 hours. New positives, big new positives, 449 new positives down there. 7 new hospitalizations and no new deaths reported. However, their number is 9.98. 9.98. 10 is sort of the magic bad number, really bad number. Broward County has tested 1,352 in the past 24 hours. New positives, 172. New hospitalizations, 10. No new deaths reported. Their number is 6.85. In Palm Beach County, they've tested 1,456. New positives, 189. New hospitalizations, 6. And no new deaths reported. And Palm Beach County's new number is 8.83. These numbers are coming up. They were all originally a couple of weeks ago down in the 5s and 4s. Martin County is a bit of a problem child for us. 187 new tests in the past 24 hours, 57 new positives, 2 new hospitalizations, no deaths reported, but their number has popped up to 10.78. St. Lucie County, that is Fort Pierce, 114 new testings, 12 new positives, 1 new hospitalization, no new deaths reported for St. Lucie County, Fort Pierce, and that's 6.26. In Brevard County, that would be Melbourne, 377 new tests were reported the past 24 hours, 28 new positives, no new deaths, and 16 total deaths up there so far, but no new deaths were reported. So there's 16 total deaths in Brevard County. Their number is 2.50. And then in Orange County, that's Orlando, they reported 1,111 new testings in the past 24 hours, new positives 243, and new hospitalizations 8. And one new death was reported in Orlando. Their number is 4.70. All right, let's take a look at the column F. These are the new positives. So for the entire state of Florida, there were 2,926 new positives. Only 39%, like 40%, are in our counties over here, in the yellow counties on the left-hand side. That's good. That's good. Good for us. I mean, it's much less than they have been. They've been up as high as 60%. So it's 39.99%. 1,170 of the 2,926 are located in these yellow counties on the left-hand side. As far as the new hospitalizations are concerned, the entire state of Florida had 82 new hospitalizations, 34 of which are in the counties over here on the left-hand side. That's 41.46% for the entire state, but only 34 are over here in our counties. That's good. And this is even better yet. There was only 1 death reported in the past 24 hours, that being in Orange County, in Orlando area, and that means that 8.33% of the total 12 in the entire state, only 8.33% were in these counties over here. Now, let's slide across over to this chart over here. This is my chart. And as I reported before, positive cases, we have a total of 100,217 positive cases in the entire state of Florida. This is between 5/14 and 6/22. That's today. and our positive number is 6.19. And today we reported 2,926. Now let me scroll down here. You get a little bit better view of what this is all about. So here is the 2,926, and as you can see, all the previous days were above that. All these red ones over here, we got as high as 4,049. So look at all of these right in here. All these red guys were really bad. So we're under 3,000 right now. Not much, 2,926, but there we are. So let's just say today is a little bit better day than we have had in the past. Unfortunately, Mondays tend to be slow reporting days. Slow or low reporting days would be a better way to describe it. Low reporting days. We can go down here and take a look at the deaths as well. I've made a little chart here. There's been in the total of 3,173 deaths as a result of COVID-19 in the entire state of Florida. 3,173. The death rate is 3.17% of the people who were, of the positives died. So of all the positives that we had, 3.17% of those passed away. And today we only had 12. So you can see this little 12 guy down here is here getting very much by his lonesome compared to all these other ones over here. Look at this one, 55, 55. There's one up here is 89, and there's a 70. So we can breathe a little bit easier today. Let's just hope that things will look even better tomorrow. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Alrighty, folks, let's take a look at the big chart. Here is the United States cases, 2,286,457. U.S. deaths, 120,036. Global cases, 8,986,016. And global deaths, 469,074. Those are the numbers for today. And let's just say we can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. They're a little bit better than they have been in the past, and that's a good thing. Alrighty, folks, this is our positive quotes for today and the Pet Patrol, and today the Family Patrol. It is Monday, June the 22nd, the day after Father's Day, and I got a little special treat for you here today. I had a really wonderful time yesterday with my family, and so it's part of my Pet Patrol, and there actually is a pet in the Pet Patrol. All right, so Father's Day started out really good. For the good man you are, the great friend you have become, and the awesome dad you will always be. That's a card for my two daughters, Lisa and Kim. And then here we see Matthew Allen Brown with our puppy. He's my grandson. He's going to law school. Very proud of him. And next comes, this is my daughter, Lisa, and she lives here in Florida. Kim is up in North Carolina. That's my other daughter. And then here comes Lisa, me, and Matthew Allen, my grandson. Nice picture, good picture. And then here comes the entire family. Won't bore you too long. Lisa, there's Molly in the middle, and Ted Brown on the left-hand side. He's my son-in-law with Matthew on the right-hand side. Certainly a fun Father's Day. Okay, folks, so as I say every day at this time, you know what I'm going to say. Always be a part of the solution and never part of the problem. Always be a part of the solution and never part of the problem. Push the like button. Please push the like button if you like the video today. I would appreciate it. And you have a very, very blessed Monday. A wonderful Monday, a new day in the week, and a first day of the rest of your life. See you tomorrow.